Ah yes, sexy biscuits, and welcome back into Kingdom Come 2 news. I know, that's Manor Lords, but it has Henry, so it counts. I wanted to mix things up from the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 trailer. Okay, so, we need to talk about a couple of things that have happened this last week surrounding Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. First things first, we got gameplay. It's about 3 seconds long, but it's the first gameplay we have seen outside of the official reveal trailer. And there it is. Yep. So that looks like Kutnahora, and it's ended. Okay. Well, that was good. But what we can see from the gameplay, which I'm going to be looping in the background, is that the game looks really nice. Also, the animations of the walking look really damn smooth. This comes from a news report from the Czech Republic where they actually visited Warhorse Studios. And I'll be leaving a link in the description below so you can watch this for yourself. Personally, I couldn't understand anything, but I did see gameplay and I got really excited. I'm honestly surprised they let them film any gameplay, so that's really cool we actually got to see this. And talking about performance, that is the main focus of today's video. Since day one of the reveal of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, we've talked a little bit about the performance hopes and the slight worry that we have surrounding how Kutnahora, for instance, is going to run in Kingdom Come 2. Going back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, obviously Rattay was definitely the worst performing area in that game. It was a serious bottleneck for Kingdom Come 1. And Kutnahora in Kingdom Come 2 is even bigger, it's a lot bigger. And I'm worried that we're all going to go out and need to buy like NASA level computers because honestly I don't know how the hell this is going to run. Now we have seen, as in that gameplay I showed you a few seconds ago, that we do have what looks like smooth gameplay, and even in the original Kingdom Come 2 reveal trailer we saw pretty damn smooth gameplay. Well, some information has come out about the performance of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Daniel Vavra posted a video where he talked about the performance in the game, and once again there's no subtitles, so again I couldn't understand a bloody word of it, but what I did learn from the video is that he has a beard and that he likes The Witcher, and there's this. Yeah, that's the main menu from Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just there. So as you can see with this picture, we have a few interesting things, okay? First things first, we have the standard options like continue, new game, load game, settings, help, credits, quit, okay? This looks awfully familiar to the Kingdom Come 1 main menu. But there's a couple of things we need to take notice of here, and that is the fact that we have a new game debug feature. Now this is only going to be in the developmental version. I'm hoping I get access to the debug and the dev tools at some point myself, because I really loved doing videos on that back in the day on Kingdom Come 1. But one that we couldn't work out what it was at first because the angle was a bit further back is this. New game debug Tresecco, which is Trotsky, right? So that is going to be the Trotsky map, because of course we've got the Trotsky map and we've got the Kutnahora map. But you will not be seeing either of these in the final release. One thing that people have been pointing out a lot is the fact that there is this thing called Pros account. Now on this, it does say to do some more info about Pros account. I initially thought that this was a developmental tool where people can sign in on the Pros account. I'm pretty sure that's a thing where devs can sign in and then edit stuff and work on the game, okay? But the fact that the description of Pros account isn't done yet, and also it shows placeholder for QR code, makes me think that maybe this is something that actually is going to be a thing in the final release, which is weird. Now, we've never needed to sign up with an account for Kingdom Come Deliverance. This isn't Helldivers 2 and Sony. So the fact that this is a thing is a little bit odd, but I'm pretty sure this is a developmental thing and we won't actually see this in the final game. But I could be wrong. But yeah, there it is, the main menu of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Very fancy. I am hoping that the background is actually in motion, because the only times we've seen this, it's been this still image of Gutnahora, and I'm hoping that it's animated and there's stuff going on in the background. Right, back to performance and that video that Daniel Vavra posted. So the website DSO Gaming actually focused on this a bit, and I'm going to be reading some of what they've said as well as some translations people have done. So, first things first, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will support DLSS by Nvidia and AMD FSR. If you don't know what those are, you basically turn them on and they run the game at a lower resolution, but then upscale it back up to, let's say, 4K. So the game is running at a lower resolution, so its performance is better, but the output you see will look like you're still running it at 4K with slight differences. And that's basically the most simple way to explain that. So we'll have both DLSS, which is great, and FSR, which is fantastic. I'm glad both of these are in the game. Now, there is no mention of ray tracing that I've seen at all, and that's something that people have said that they could spot in the trailer. I don't think ray tracing is in this game, just because already it seems like this is going to be pushing boundaries, right? He goes on to say, playing on an AMD Ryzen 7 7950X3D, whatever the hell that is, that's super powerful, with an NVIDIA RTX 4080 super graphics card. The game runs at 4K resolution at 60 FPS at very high settings, and at 40 FPS on the highest ultra settings. Now, as you know, with Kingdom Come, running the game on ultra wasn't really recommended. It even says that it's only for experimental hardware. It's not something I'd recommend you guys do. But also, I wanted to point this out because this is something that kind of bothered me, and I've seen people kind of complaining about this, saying, "Oh, it's gonna run awfully, and it's terrible. I can't run it at 4K, 120 FPS with ray tracing." A majority of people will be absolutely fine playing Kingdom Come 2 at 1440 or 1080. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be running the game at 1080, be able to max the graphics, have a nice smooth frame rate, and just play the game. I don't care about 4K in games. I don't play games in 4K just because I don't really see the point due to the performance hit games get. Now, there are people out there who are super serious about their hardware, and they'll be like, well, I should be able to do this, and my hardware is better than that. And unfortunately, it does come down to CryEngine. CryEngine is a little bit iffy at times with performance, and it's not the best. Obviously, the game is going to be getting optimizations before release and after release, so I'd personally say this seems about what we expected. Now, I am currently running a 3070 in my computer, so yeah, I'm going to be upgrading. That's definitely something I want to do. So I have a Patreon link in the description below, or become a member, and that will go towards that. But yeah, I will be upgrading because I want to give you guys the best experience when this game releases in terms of videos. So like, this is worst case scenario, right? You do not want to be pushing the game to 4K at 60 FPS with the highest settings. Yeah, sure, it will look bloody gorgeous, but the gameplay experience won't be as good due to frame drops, that kind of thing. So I personally just stick it to 1080, 1440, high, and just have fun in the game, because as I put on Twitter, gameplay over graphics. And I just wanted to make that clear, that I think this is something that we should be looking at. Now, in terms of consoles, that's not really something that he's gone into, but of course this is going to be coming out on Xbox Series X and S, and also PlayStation 5. It does make me think we are going to be getting a performance mode and a high resolution mode, so you will be able to play it, let's say 4K at 30, and you'll also be able to play it 60 at 1080p. That's generally what developers are now putting in their games for Xbox Series X and S, and I'm assuming Xbox Series S will be running at 1080 or maybe even 16 by 900 at 60 FPS, hopefully. That's definitely something that's holding back the Xbox side, but in terms of like playing the game, it should be absolutely fine, and they are putting a ton of effort into this. It really does seem like Warhorse delayed Kingdom Come 2 because of this. I think kind of getting the performance right, getting the bugs fixed, and not having a repeat of the first game is something they really wanted to do, from everything I've heard. So yeah, this is something that I shouldn't worry too much about. It's just interesting to hear about it. Anyway, I want to hear your thoughts. Are you going to be trying to play this game with the ultra beautiful detailed mods? Of course, people running on 4090s and the next generation of whatever graphics card are coming out next. I would be interested in seeing how good this game looks at its max. But yeah, tell me what you think, comment down below, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, but until next time, that's me out. Bye guys.